Alright, I think the quality's a little bit better there. Had to get the dust off, as it's been a few weeks since we've gone live here. I've had a really busy last couple of weeks, but glad to be back. Hopefully hit some magic in these, some kind of downtown, and maybe some nice red waves. Some big rookies, perhaps. Looks like we got a couple guys in here. Happy Tuesday. Happy tax day. Hopefully everyone did their taxes. Do any of you guys that are getting in here, do any of you want if any of you actually do want your base cards out of these, let me know. There's an awful lot of base cards in this break. And I have no problem sending them. I just during the break I'm gonna kind of sort them and just kind of set them off to the side, I think. Just because there's so many. The NBA playoffs begin today. Baseball's off to a hot start. The draft is, right around the corner. Any of you guys coming over here to go to the draft over in Green Bay? Close to my neck of the woods here. All right. What's up, Keith? Is that a picture of the name showing up blurry on your side for everybody? On one of my screens, it looks really nice. On the other side, it looks kind of a little blurry. I guess it's not too bad. Just a little bit of the spots. I don't know. I don't know if that's helping either. We'll go back to the way it was. As long as I can read it, I guess. Alright, we'll get into this thing. 10 Donruss Megas. 1 auto or mem per box. Hopefully we got a couple autos. I'll grab a couple of the big top loaders. I don't remember what point these patch cards come in. I got a couple of the thick ones. We got how many? I don't know if it tells me how many red waves are in here. It just says look for them. I haven't opened one of these megas yet this year. Just a couple blasters. I've yet to hit a downtown for myself ever out of opening boxes. So hopefully we hit one here for one of you guys today. The non-base cards, 2 per pack. Yeah. Galaxy of Stars, Lavas, we got all kinds of things. We'll get some numbered cards. Hopefully at least a handful of autos, and better yet, even a downtown. Alright, good luck to all of you. 600 cards, 10 Donruss Megas. Let's get into it. For those of you in the chat, let's why don't you predict if we get a downtown? Let's hear who you think it's gonna be. Because making a little prediction is always nice. Well, let's see how. Alright, make the light a little bit softer and a little bit off the wall. I think that looks a little bit nicer. At least it does on my side. If you guys think it's bad, tell me and I can switch it. It's more important about what you guys can see, not what I can see. Looks like we got a red wave right off the bat. I'll kind of skim through the base. We got George Pickens on the green. Dominators, Mike Evans. Galaxy of Stars, Amon-Ra, and a Bucky Irving with a Jaden Daniels right behind it. Off to a pretty hot start here. I don't think Galaxy of Stars is an absolutely insane card, but I know it's at least a short print, I'd guess, is what they would name it. I'll set it on the back. Let's see what it said. No, it doesn't really say. 1 in 100 packs. So Corey gets on the board right away. Tampa and Jane Daniels for Sam. And I think there's what 20 regular, 20 horizontal. I think the horizontals do fall in the megas, if I remember correctly. Couple base cards. Gus Edwards on the green. I gotta switch this. I still haven't gotten used to my new desk setup. Terry Bradshaw on the Donruss Classics. Troy Franklin on the Red Wave. Nice card there. Keelan Robinson. A few more base. Keith, it's not too dim, is it? With me switching the light brightness. On my stream side, it's nice and bright, but on my YouTube side, it looks a little shadowy. It's hard for me to pick which one you guys get to see. So we got a pink. Got a Bomb Squad Marvin, Troy Fatanu on the pink, and a Kamani Vidal. Jeff Garcia on the Browns. Interesting card there. I would be really happy with McCarthy downtown. Being a Michigan guy. Alright, just making sure. And my monitors are a little bit, each of them are a little different. So one of them is, you know, looking pretty bright, and the other one is just kind of shadowy. Got another pink. Wandale Robinson. Vance Johnson. Holy smokes, there we go, Sam. Look at that thing. As far as I can see on my light, it looks pretty good. The top is a little funky. I think that's just from the print. Terrion Arnold, some base. Look at this thing. Wow. How do I put that? Oh, there we go. I need my light's, you know, about, you know, maybe a foot long, but only, you know, half an inch to an inch wide. I should get something a little more like what Josh has, that big, bright overhang. Oh, I almost skipped right past it. Peyton Hendershot on the auto, going out to the Cowboys. I really don't know. I forget who grabbed the Cowboys. I think Scott has the Cowboys, I believe. Here we go, Scott. Cade Stover on a rookie green. Harrison Butker, Malachi Corley, and a Braylon Allen. Hope these boxes keep up this tempo. With maybe a better auto. And a downtown. I don't even think this is a rookie. Yeah, he's a year 3 player. Nobody must be paying attention. We didn't get any comments from this for this Jane Daniels. We got one more pink. Brandon Ayuk. Action. Jordan Addison. Sion Vakai going out to Detroit. And a Casey Washington for Atlanta. We picked a good box to start. There we go. I know I got a couple of these. Let's see if this makes it look any nicer. Alright, box number 2. I'm just teasing. You've contributed. You make anything special tonight? Anything solid? Our local Meijer here up in Michigan put ribeyes on sale this week, so I bought a bunch of ribeyes to eat over the next couple days. Oh, I thought that was downtown. I don't think it is. Can't be that lucky. Base. Bijan Instant. Oh, production line. That's kind of a neat looking card. Devontae Adams, Max Crosby. Thought that might be numbered. It's not. But a Keon Coleman on the red wave. Nice hit. Going out to Russ. I know I have like 10 or 15 of those little stands, and for some reason I can only find one. We'll just have to have a competition for that top spot. Bailey Zappi. DeMarcus Lawrence. We got another quarterback, but it's Spencer Rattler on the red wave and a Cowing. The waves and some of these, even the pinks are pretty sharp. I didn't realize we got one in every pack either. At least just about. Will Shipley. Josh Allen on the Dominators, and a Tejan Palmer going out to Arizona with a Penix. I don't think this guy's in most product. That name I don't recognize. Jalen Ramsey on the green. Cooper DeJean on the canvas. Oh, there we go, Keith. We got DeJean, and then followed by a pink J.J. McCarthy. Kind of similar to the Daniels. Looks like the top line is just a little bit off. Not off, but it's like just from being cut. I know I've sent some cards like that in the past, and Josh has done great with it. I gotta see if I can find another stand. They both gotta go on stands. I know I got them. I just couldn't reach them maybe from where I was. There we go. I don't want to cover up my Packer cards in the background, but those are worthy. Nice hit, Keith. I always love when a break starts off nice and hot like this. It looks like Pittsburgh, we got auto Jalen Warren, 33 out of 50 on the signature marks. Nice hit, Pittsburgh. We're going out to Wes. Wes on the board with the auto. We got Sherman on the green press proof. Jalen McMillan on the Elite Series. And a Graham Barton on the pink. Rasheen Ali on the back. One more pink. We got Ricky Jackson, AJ Brown, another Viking. We got a Dallas Turner and a Drake May. Nice box for Keith. Alright, let's keep this train moving here. I like how nice these boxes are packed. Alright, we're 2 in. I think we only had one red wave in that box, but I'll take the pink. We got Keon Coleman on the canvas. Vortex, Michael Penix. Oh, it looked like a quarterback. Jared Wiley, sorry. Red wave for the Chiefs. I really think Coleman's going to have a good year. Taj Washington and some base. How about that for an auto? Malachi Corley on the rated rookie auto. Non-numbered, going out to the Jets, which I believe Wes has. I think that was part of the big close. DJ Moore. Latu, and a Braylon Allen. Nice Jets pack there. Jaquan Jackson. Some of these packs are sticky. Makes me feel nice and weak. We got a Michael Wilson. Retro Series, Marshawn Lloyd. Oh, Ben Sinnott on the pink. Followed by Joe Alt. We are 3 for 3 on autos so far. I really didn't know what odds to expect. Alright, we got, looks like a red on this one. We got Jim Hart. Nicole Hardman. Oh, it's orange. Amarius Mims. And Quinion Mitchell. Look at the way that one opened. Appears to be Red Wave. Chop Robinson on the green. Michael Penix on the Donruss Classic. Ricky Pearsall on the Red Wave. There we go, San Fran. With an Estime on the back. I was just thinking about Ricky Pearsall after I hit that second Coleman, I was thinking of those kind of under the radar wide receivers outside of Neighbors and Harrison in this draft. Another nice hit for Wes. I think Wes ended up with 10 teams. Here we got a pink. We got Kirk Cousins. Oh. Rated rookie Luke McCaffrey. But we got a Michael Penix. We're 3 for 3 on quarterbacks. Jawar Jordan on the back. How about that? Let's keep it going. Nice hit, Sam. Sam's on the board again. I'll have to buy one of those fancy card stands that have like all the tiers. All right, box number 4. If you're joining in late, say hello. We made it to mega number 4 here. Our downtown count is 0, but our pink wave quarterbacks are at, well, 3 big ones. Drew Bledsoe on the green. Myles Garrett. Taj Washington and Xavier Legette. Whoa. Just about snapped that top loader. I brought over, I think, 150 top loaders. It might not, maybe 100. I think they're packed at 25. It might not be enough. Javon Baker. Production line, DK and Tyler Lockett. Adonai Mitchell and a Jordan Morgan. I like these split cards. This feels like a patch. Feels thick. Might have broke our auto streak. But I guess it could be an RPA. But I guess it could be a filler. Oh, it looks like a patch. Rookie phenom Jeremiah Trotter going out to Tim. Dallas Turner. Jalen Hurts. And we got another Ricky Pearsall with a Jatavion Sanders on the back. I guess there still could be an auto, but we got our first patch. Baker Mayfield. Well, at first I thought that was Tom Brady. Dallas Turner. We did it again. Caleb Williams on the red wave. We're 4 for 4. Now what do? I have one more stand. We go to the brand new top loaders. Suppose I can do this. After this one, then I gotta start making decisions. Nice hit to Moss. Way to get on the board. With a Jeremiah Trotter. Bub Means. We have purple and a red in this. Oh, the red's an insert. I lied. Bub Means. Isaac Garendo. Does that not look like a Debo? I gotta read and not assume. Anthony Gould. With a Javon Baker. Josh Allen on the green. Baker on the portrait. And a Bo Nix on the pink. Holy smokes, let's go. J.C. Latham. Denver gets on the board. Congrats, Russ. This is what I was afraid of. We don't know what Penix is capable of yet, so we'll put him over Penix. I guess we don't know JJ either, but all right, mega number 5. To think that these have been sitting on my shelf for like 6 weeks. I was going to do this break on Whatnot, and I never ended up getting it set up because I had been so busy with things with my dad the last few weeks. But I wanted to get it going before Optic was all over the place. All right, let's get it downtown. Let's make this break great to excellent. Amari Cooper, Will Shipley, Tajon Palmer, and Jonathan Brooks. If you'd asked me how many rookie QBs we were going to hit in our waves, I would have probably only guessed 4 or 5. If you include our Spencer Rattler, I think we're up to 6 now. Yeah, Michael Penix on the bomb squad. Dallas Turner and Aina Smith. I saw the purple and I really thought we had another JJ. If Wes was in here, he would tell us what the rotation is. I don't remember the order, but he would always memorize those orders. And we hit both of those pinks already, which means one of these guys is due for a redo, I think. Looks like we hit another patch. DK Metcalf on the Donruss threads. Trey Fatanu. Hopefully... Oh. Adonai Mitchell, Ben Sinnott, and a Jalen McMillan. I saw the helmet, and the first thing I did was compare, and I saw the line was a little bit of a different direction. Jim McMahon, look at that. We got Chuba. Jonathan Brooks on the rated rookie. Trey Franklin. Graham Barton. Tanner McLaughlin. So yeah, all these are repeats. I can't remember what players do. Looks like we got a red. George Kittle. Lamar Jackson. Tua and Mostert on the production line. And a Brennan Rice with a Marshawn Lloyd. It's crazy how much we see of Rice, and I feel like we see so little Lad McConkey. Nico Collins, Terrell Owens, and then Xavier Worthy. Not bad. With a Devin Leary. We didn't hit the one that we were hoping with one of those QBs. Like I said, I can't remember which one it would have been anyways, but a red wave Worthy is pretty solid. I think that was the first one without a QB. But we did get 2 in the last one. Alright, that was our halfway mark. And honestly, outside of not seeing a downtown yet, I'm pretty happy. Looks like we got our patch out of the way nice and early. Jalen McMillan. Jeff Blake. BTJ, there we go. First time with him. Talise Fuaga and a Jordan Whittington. Jacksonville's on the board. That Tampa Bay patch must have been like a sock or a pant. It was like kind of like a grayish. All right, Keith. I'm putting them all off to the side in a box right now because with so many of them, I know the stack would be really high. Cornelius Johnson, Joe Flacco, Jaheim Bell with a bum means. The one thing I've started doing with some of the base is I've been, just covering this mat with, kind of a variety of the $1 inserts that I've never sold or given away. Or just, I have tens of thousands of cards laying around now. And I have them kind of sorted by team, so I started doing like 30 to 40 card team lots on eBay and just charge a couple bucks for shipping. And even if I sell them for $1, I'm getting those transactions. Marshall Falk, Vortex, Michael Penix, Javon Baker, and Ray Davis. That would have been an awesome Drake May. May's the kind of the last big QB we're looking for now. I know I had someone in one of those bigger card groups was looking for base cards, and I sent them a few thousand of them. And I charged just $10, and it was like $8.99 to ship it. All right, downtowns, come out. Foye Oluokun, Blake Corum, Dylan Lobb for the Raiders, and Keon Coleman. Oh. I got adjusted at the chiropractors today, and I feel myself leaning really far forward right now. I don't know why. Patrick Queen, Patty Mahomes, Blake Corum. Nice hit on the Red Wave. I think Wes has the Rams. Wes, when you watch this back later, you let me know if you need that card for your set. I don't necessarily need it either, but I've been starting to collect some Corum cards to go with my autographed jersey I have of his. I haven't opened any of the WNBA stuff yet. I saw them at Walmart yesterday for the first time. Or, sorry, not yesterday, but the other day. Goddard, Ricky Pearsall, and Jordan Whittington. So I have a lot of, NBA and that kind of stuff, but I do have one random woman's card I got it from, I think it was from, what's that baseball set? Like Goodwin or something like that. It's got the, kind of like the random celebrities, and I had opened a box one time, and it was there's a Paige Sporadic card, so I kept the Paige Sporadic card. kind of as a joke. I want to say it's Goodwin. Alright, big drink of water. Bring us back some luck. We got 4 megas to go. Hopefully we see some shiny. At the very least, we need a couple more quarterbacks. Got Jahmyr Gibbs. Jordan Love. I really like that card. Jatavion Sanders and a Byron Murphy. Yeah, she's that golfer lady. She was in one of the weird baseball sets. I could probably... I know exactly where the card is. I had it just in one of my shelves back there. It's just a horizontal card of her with a golf club. It's nothing crazy. It wasn't like an insert or anything. Laiatu Latu. There we go. We're back. Vortex, Jaden Daniels. And then Xavier Leggett with a Michael Pratt. Back-to-back Panthers on the Reds. Our first Daniels since the first box. I keep seeing that line after the green and I get excited. Roshan Johnson. Michael Penix. Adunze, our first Adunze. And a Michael Pratt. With a Cooper DeJean. Goodwin, yeah. Is that something like that? I don't know where I even got this card or if it came in a break or something. I completely forget. It was just one I stumbled across when I was going through. Oh, I mean, I have so many thousands of cards I was trying to sort over this winter. Byron Murphy. Another Michael Penix. Michael Penix has been active today. Jordan Travis, there we go. And a Fashanu. That could have been it. I might have just opened one a few years back. This one feels a little thicker. Might be a patch. Will Levis. What a joke. Gus Edwards. Bo Nix on the throwback canvas with a Chop Robinson. Alright, we're down 75 top loaders already. And I've really just been doing the colors and the quarterbacks. Or the stars, I guess. It was a baseball product though, right, Keith? Like, primarily. Cooper DeJean on the green. Jeff Saturday, that's a cool card. And a Jatavion Sanders. multi-sport. A lot of Panthers in the last box there. I think they got 3 of the 6 colors. Two Sanders and a Leggett. All right, let's get hot again here. Three megas to go. It is real tough to see all the cards we saw in those first couple and then go to the not so lucky ones. What in the world? You got Thurman Thomas on the Gridiron Greats, Jared Verse on the red, Smith and some base. Look at the this Falcons pack here, or Falcons card, London and Bijan. I've never seen a card come out of a pack looking quite like that, where it's just, you know, completely peeled off on the production line. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Sam, I will I can't imagine this is one that you would send in to get replaced or anything, but I'll put it in. I'll kind of put it off to the side, and I'll put it in this empty pack, and just in case. I mean, it's just a little insert, but just in case. All right. Xavier Worthy on the press proof. Elite Series Nico. Lad McConkey, there we go. And Jalen McMillan. I know Dennis has been waiting for this. I mean, ideally we hit a numbered or, you know, something big, but haven't seen. Only saw that one numbered auto. I expected a little bit of numbered cards out of a mega. Derrick Henry, Kellen Winslow, J.C. Latham, and a J.J. Oh, that was a good rip. Quality control in these packs. Some of them have so much glue and the others just rip to shreds. Travis Kelce. Oh, that was an oops. Amari Cooper, Jonathan Brooks, and a Sion Vaki. Panthers have been hot. Max Crosby on the napkin patch. Roger Worley, Tech Dell, Tyrone Tracy, nice hit, and a Devin Leary. Tracy isn't in a whole lot of products. I mean, he's not a huge chase by any means, but depending on who the Giants end up with at QB. I know he wasn't in. I haven't seen him in much stuff. Did we do it? That looks like a downtown to me. All right, we're gonna leave. We'll pull these off. We'll let that downtown sit right there. You got Jalen Wright. Holy smokes. Audric Estime. Caleb Williams. And some base. It's about time we get one. I've been getting impatient. Oh, now I'm shaking a little bit. We haven't got the cheat where we saw it was a rookie. So now we get make some predictions. I don't even... Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you how many rookies there are. But there's one right there. Right in front of us. All dry spells come to an end, right? To my knowledge, there's not a bad downtown you can get, so someone, including myself, is going to be happy. He's already happy. We just don't know who on the other side is going to be happy. Oh, that's some wild colors. Deron Bland. Archie Manning. Rookie Revolution Dallas Turner. There it is. Bo Nix on the Red Wave. Quarterbacks are back. And then Xavier Worthy. Russ on the board again with a big Bo Nix. Patrick Queen. Casey Washington. That really looks like it's supposed to be signed. It almost looks like a sticker. Anthony Gould. It's weird that he's in his, it looks like a Illinois, but he's in his college jersey. I feel like not all, or most of the teams don't do that, but Steve Young, it just looks wrong that he's in the Bucks jersey. Tyreek, Taj Washington, and then Odunze. I thought I saw some darkness or some like mountains or something. I don't know if that means it's like a West Coast. I don't know if maybe it's a Bowers. I've had some good luck with some Bowers. But I'm also not super familiar with all the detail that they did this year. Outside of the Jordan Love. Zay Flowers. Joe Green. We got another Bo Nix and an Adonai Mitchell. I'll be honest, it was real hard for me to stare at these things on my shelf for the last few weeks. That's the hardest part about doing breaks for you guys, is not opening the product myself before I can get it going. Rookie phenom Trey Benson on the patch. Luke McCaffrey. Patty Mahomes. Another Caleb Williams on the pink. Congratulations, Tomas. I think the Red Wave is nicer, but Vele, and a Wandale. And Garrett Wilson on the back. Now we need a second JJ and a second Jaden. Oh, we got a pink and a red here. Josh Jacobs. Oh, I lied. Not a red. Patty Mahomes. Cooper DeJean. Nice hit, Tim. And a Fatanu. As much as I wish we would hit more downtowns, it's really hard to look at that pile thinking that, you know, how hard it would have been if it was sitting there since the very beginning. Alright, last mega. Good luck to everybody. I'm trying to think of what players we haven't seen at all. We haven't seen any Brock Bowers. I think we've hit all the quarterbacks. Six packs to go. Greg the Leg, Adunze, and Roman Wilson. I guess we haven't seen much for Marvin. Tip Raymond. JJ on the bomb squad. And a Bowers. There we go. He's here. Nice hit, Tomas, on the Bowers. Isaiah Davis on the auto. I think Wes hit all of our autos. Christian Wilkins. Brennan Rice, Peyton Wilson, and a Devontae Walker. Yeah, I know you guys out there would know which rookie we didn't hit. Maybe we didn't hit Edrin Cooper quite yet. Easy for me to think of him being a Packer fan. Mostly Marvin's really the only one I can think of. Baltimore. I guess we haven't hit any of the big Baltimore rookies. Joe Thuney. Tyreek. Edrin Cooper right on cue. Jalen Wright. If only I could do that with downtowns or bigger cards, hey? Just talk about it a little bit. I really couldn't tell you who the Browns have to chase for rookies. Drake May is the only other one. We haven't hit a big Drake May yet. May and Marvin. Gino. We got another Jane Daniels. Casey Washington on the red and a Lad. Nice little rookie trio there to Open up last little pile of loaders here. The red waves are a lot sharper than the pinks. And last pack, good luck before we see our downtown. Sadly, just one downtown tonight. Another Galaxy of Stars, first pack and last pack. Jatavion, CJ Stroud on the Galaxy, Michael Penix on the red. Nice little QB banger to end the last pack. I mean, I don't know what all the Galaxy of Stars are worth. I had when Donruss did those holiday tins, I had hit one from those, and it was a Saquon, and I think I sold it for like $8 or something. All right, let's see what we got here. We got definitely something super shiny. It is a vertical. It is a downtown. It is a rookie with a D. Bo Nix. Going out to Denver and Russ. How about that? It looks pretty beautiful to me. Congratulations, Russ. I was kind of right about the mountain. I've been waiting to use this. 1 second. Let me grab this. I don't know if you guys saw these mags that Josh has made or had made. He had sent me one to, put a big hit in for somebody, and I think we found it. I don't think I can put the. I think I'll leave it sleeved. That scares me a little bit. I think I'll sleeve and bag it. Just right off the bat. This is worthy of a big hit, but not that big of a hit until I'm a little more comfortable with them. Yeah, these mags are awesome. Josh had sent me one just to show. So Josh has these available if anyone would like one for their collection or whatever they'd like to do. Eventually, someone will get one with a big hit. I just can't jeopardize the downtown in it. A little bit nervous, that's all. Wow, what a beautiful card. Corners look amazing. Surface looks really good to my eye. Back is maybe a little bit heavy to the left side. I don't know if Russ is watching. I'm guessing he's not, but when he tunes in, congratulations. All right, everybody, let's do a quick run of the hits. I won't go through all of the colors over there. Galaxy Stars, Stroud, McConkey, Daniels, Isaiah Davis, JJ, Bo Nix, Caleb, JJ, Nix, Penix, Daniels, Penix, May, Penix, Jaden, Brian Thomas, Penix, Galaxy Stars, Amon Ra, the one Marvin we got, Penix, Corley on the auto, Penix, Jalen Warren, and a Peyton Hendershot. We did a couple of nice autos. We had a ton of nice colors. As far as our bigger quarterbacks go, we hit JJ on the pink, Penix Red Wave, Jaden pink, Caleb Red Wave, Bo Nix, and another Penix. So we got eight quarterbacks in our colors, and a downtown Bo Nix. So Bo Nix is our big winner. Russ is our big winner. Awesome break. I'll get this stuff sorted out and probably on the way to you guys. I'm guessing Friday I'll drop them off. I'll be at work the next 2 days. If I can get it done faster than that, I will. Congrats to all of you. Thanks for coming out. Happy Tuesday. Have a nice Easter this coming weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next one.